I actually really enjoy my hair like this, but it's so frizzy. I'm just really honestly not looking forward to brushing it out and going in the shower to wash it today. I'm not looking forward to that at all, and I just did my makeup, so I wanna be pretty for a little while. Hey beautifuls! So today I am giving you guys a battle video. I haven't done one of these in what feels like a hot ass minute, but I'm very pumped to give it to you because I've been wanting to do this ever since I got the Pro Glow foundation, and I really just wanted to do a little comparison for you guys and to see which one you guys like better, which one's better, all that kind of stuff just in general. You guys know how these work. I just kind of battle out what's the pros and cons of each product, what I think is better for what skin type, or blah blah blah, that kind of deal, and you guys figure out which one's better for you and which one you think wins. But I just really am excited because this is a battle against the L'Oreal Paris Infallible foundations. So let's just get started. First thing I noticed about these foundations is that the packaging is pretty much the same. They're just two different, like, they have a little bit, like the color is different besides the black and the clear where you can see the foundation, but this part has a red and this part is blue. So you got red and blue, which is awesome. The other thing I noticed is that the Pro Matte, I'm trying to hold them pretty straight, but the Pro Matte is actually a little bit taller than the Infallible. And upon looking at the front, they both a 24-hour wear. And the other thing that I happen to notice about these is that their color ranges, the numbers are very different. These are more of the 100s and this is more of the 200s. So this one is in the color 103 Natural Buff, which is way too dark. But right now I think it would be able to match me because I am super tan. Besides the fact that this one is Pro Glow, so there's no mattifying like qualities to this foundation at all, and this one is matte, is that this one has SPF 15 in it and it has a radiant finish for normal to dry skin, and it is hydrating. So with that being said, this is kind of branded as more of like a foundation you want to wear in the summertime, in the springtime, when you want to glow, when you want your face to have a nice sheen to it. I am not wearing it today, but you guys know I have a full review of this on my blog. I will link below, and I have a first impressions video on this foundation, so I will put that below too if you want to hear a more in-depth of what I think of both of them application wise, that sort of deal, how it wears. To me, they both wear pretty much the same. They're both very long lasting. I wouldn't wear it for 24 hours. I don't recommend you wear a foundation for 24 hours, but it does last a very long time, which I enjoy, and they are both very buildable coverage. So besides looking at the front of the packaging, behind it has kind of the same little deal as you guys can see at the top. There's kind of like a little comparison. It gives you the finish, the wear up to, coverage, and texture. And it also has a pro tip and what it says at the top. So the Pro Glow is a lasting glow foundation that's never dull and never greasy, has a radiant finish, lasts for 24 hours, the coverage is medium, and the texture is air light. And the pro tip says to shake well, dot onto skin, and rolling motion for flawless coverage. While the Pro Matte one says lasting demi matte finish, never dull, never flat. Finish is a demi matte, 24 hours, medium coverage, and air light. So basically they're both pretty much the same sort of formula, except one is more of a radiant finish and this is a demi matte. So this is not completely matte, which my mistake, I'm sorry. Which I kind of don't get. If this is a Pro Matte foundation, why isn't it just plain old matte? L'Oreal, explain. Pro tip is to smooth onto skin and rolling motion for flawless coverage. So application process is a little bit different for each of these. This one says to dot onto skin and a rolling motion for flawless coverage. This one says to smooth onto skin in a rolling motion. I use brushes and beauty blenders with these personally. That's just how I like to apply my foundation, but I do tend to dot it all over my face and then blend it in. But that's just what I've been doing for like the past few years, and it's worked out really well for me. So now that we are done talking about the packaging, you guys are probably like, oh my god, Sam, we know it's the same packaging. I know, but I gotta give you guys a full-on rundown. Now let's compare the formula. Oh my, this one I forgot to shake it. I also recommend if you have any of these foundations for a long period of time without using them, definitely shake it up because okay, there we go, that's a little bit better. So upon applying these to my hand, I have to say that the Pro Glow is a lot more watery than the Pro Matte. The Pro Matte is more, holds itself together a little bit more. It's not as watery, easier to work with. I feel like with the Pro Glow, you're going to have a harder time. You're going to have to work with it really quickly because it will run down your hand. But these are the colors. I know. Look at this against my tan ass hand right now. So this is the Pro Matte. Like I said, it is already dry pretty much. It's just still a little bit wet, but it just dried pretty matte, pretty demi matte. There's not really much of a sheen to it besides like the natural sheen. And then over here is the Pro Glow. Now it is still wet. I did just apply it. But it is really easy to blend out. They both are. But this one takes a little bit longer to dry because it is more of a Pro Glow than it is a matte foundation. So but obviously we can see that Natural Buff is my color right now. But overall they both pretty much are the same exact thing, just this formula is a little bit more watery, so you're gonna have to work with it really quickly if you want to use it, because it will drip down your finger. Like I think I said it on my blog post. I think I said it on my blog post as well, but when I apply the Pro Glow foundation, I have to work with it very quickly to dot it onto my face because it literally will run down my hand. Now upon applying the Pro Matte one, it doesn't do that. It holds itself together a little bit more. So just a little warning right now if you are more of, you know, either way you want to go. This one's just a little bit more watery, but they both have medium coverage, very buildable coverage, and they do last all day, and they give you such a nice finish. And I'm a big fan. I love both of these foundations for different reasons. I just would not wear Pro Matte right now because it is summertime and I want the SPF. So when in doubt, we go with SPF, even though I'm not wearing that today on my face, SPF, as you guys saw in my last video, because I'm not going outside today. But overall, these are both really good foundations. I do find that this one maybe takes a tad bit longer to dry than this one. Maybe just a tad because it's a little bit more wet. But overall, it's really good. I like it a lot. They're very nice and light on the face. They really blend out well. They look great. They last. So I think both of these are really great. It's just up to you which time of the year you want to use them or which one is better for you. As you guys can see though, which color matches me better right now. So Natural Buff might be my best friend for right now. So this was my little mini battle video between these two foundations. Hope you guys enjoyed it and it helped you in some way. Overall, I do love both of these a lot, and I do have to say though, this is more of an oil control foundation as well, and this one says it is for normal to dry skin and it's hydrating. So I'm not sure if this is meant for oily skin and this is for normal to dry skin. That sort of deal. I think I kind of forgot to mention that. I'm sorry. But I think if you're more oily, you will like this one more. If you are more normal to dry, then you will like this one as well. However, I am kind of like oily combination, acne prone, sensitive sort of skin, normal to combo. My skin's really weird, but I find that both of them work very well for me and they don't leave me really oily and greasy. I mean, obviously Pro Glow will leave you a little bit looking greasy, but not so much where it's like, oh my god, what are you doing? But they're both really good foundations, but whether you want to take that chance, whether your skin's oily or dry, I have semi-oily skin, so they both work really well. That was my little battle video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and helped you in some way. Overall, I don't have a winner because I love both of these for different reasons, but I do find myself probably using the Pro Matte Infallible in the fall and in the winter time when I'm still really tan and none of my foundations match, and because it lasts, it looks great, and it'll match me. And then I probably will just save the Pro Glow and just keep using it in the summertime and the spring just because it gives you that natural glow. But yeah, I think I'm just going to save this for summer and I'll wear this one in the fall, but that's just me. Again, it is up to you with your skin type, what you like. Matte, glow, whatever. The whole thing is about that glow right now, and I'm really on that glow train, so that might change though. But I love you guys so much. Hope you have an awesome day. Subscribe if you would like to see more, and give this video a thumbs up. Let us get to 1900 because holy freaking crap, you guys are crazy, and I'm almost there, and I just hit 1800 like a month ago. Like, what? You guys are incredible. I love you. I love you all so much. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. I wear that Pro Glow on the daily almost. Look how light that is. Look how light that is. Sam props.